Hello, everybody. Happy Monday, and welcome to a special travel edition of my Make It Monday. What you're seeing here is from my hotel room window, looking out on Manila. Specifically, for those of you who are familiar with Manila, this is the Bonifacio Global City area. And if you see the green area, that's High Street. That's kind of like a outdoors type of a shopping, eating complex. Really cool area. But anyway, so I am coming live to you from Manila then. And thank you for joining me. I see you joining, and please make sure you leave a comment to say hi so I know that you are here. And whether you're watching me live right now or on replay, I appreciate you joining me today, and hope that the projects I do today would inspire you to do something creative. But do you know that today not only is Memorial Day, it is also National Creativity Day. So all the more reason for me to go live today and hopefully inspire you to do something creative, right? Oh, and I also forgot, today is also my 26th anniversary of being in Stampin' Up, being part of this wonderful group of, craftiness. I've enjoyed my 26 years, and I would be remiss in not sharing with you that right now we have a promotion going on. If you join right now, not only are you able to get, $125 worth of products for only $99. You're also getting a package of in-color products that is worth $65. So if your wish list is long from this new annual catalog, then getting the starter kit is the best buy right now. Of course, joining my team, there's no obligation. You don't have to recruit. You don't have to sell. All you need to do is enjoy the company of like-minded, crafty friends and willing to share and just have a good time. Hello, Len. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Yes, it is a great view. I love this view. And very different from Guam for sure, all those tall buildings. Anyway, so let me go ahead and get started with the project. It's a pretty rough setup today. I'm setting up in my hotel room. Don't have a lot of my usual paraphernalia to get my live going. So keeping my fingers crossed that all will go well. Yep. That's right. Keeping my fingers crossed. I hope the Wi-Fi is strong enough. So how was your Memorial Day weekend? Hopefully you're doing something crafty. So anyway, as you know, I am in Manila. Had a little medical checkup. I am okay. Thank you for all those who prayed for me and inquired about it. All fine. So ready to come home. Anyway, so even when I travel, I usually do something crafty because I just can't leave it alone, right? And usually what I do is memory keeping. When I travel, I love to document. I'm one of those that keep everything. I'm keeping the bills. I'm keeping the business cards. So for me, putting it all together in a little mini album is what I like to do, is so that I can go over it in time and just reminisce and have a great time. Anyway, so Stampin' Up has a range of product called Memories and More. It's meant for the pocket scrapbooking aspect, but I like to use these Memories and More cards. Like most of you know from who've been with me for a while, I love to use these Memories and More cards for cards. I make cards out of them. They're really simple. I call them speed card making, and this particular card pack is called Today is the Day. Hi, Mandy. Thanks for joining today. So let me show you this pack here. I thought it was appropriate for my trip today, this week. So you get, in this particular memory pack, let me get my cheat notes out here. So this is the Today is the Day card pack. It is only $10 and it comes with 28 of these 6x4 cards. Okay, so 6x8. So there's in the catalog, it does say it's 2 designs, 2 each per design. But you know what? My particular pack, there is only 1 of each design. So I think that might have been a mistake. So as you can see, it's a really cute range of cards. Okay, so I'm just going really quickly for you. So these are the 4x6 cards, and it comes with a 2x3 cards, and you get 26 of these. I mean, these are my go-to for making quick and easy note cards, because you know we have a note cards that fits these cards, and you just plop it in there and it becomes a card. Anyway, so lots of great designs. Okay, and it also comes with 4 sticker sheets. Now, in the past, it has been two sets of 2 designs, so you get a duplicate. But I think from this catalog, they've had 4 different ones, which is great because you get a great variety. But I kind of miss having like more of the same kind, so I guess it means that I'll have to get another pack, right? Okay, so for this trip, that's what I brought with me is this pack. And of course, I always like to have a little bling. So I also grabbed a pack of this bling. This is the new In Color Opal Rounds. And let's see, what else did I want to say? Oh, and another thing that I love about these things and the Stampin' Up color coordination is it also tells you what the colors are that you are coordinating with, that coordinates in the set. So in this particular set, it's Basic Black, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, Garden Green, Gray Granite, Mint Macaron, and Pale Papaya. So for me, when I start making the bones, I call it the bones, the structure of my mini album, I'll think about what colors I want to use. I mean, you don't want to use all the colors. I mean, although you can, but I like to kind of limit myself to a few, and it makes it easy, right? So you don't have to think too much. So these are the colors that I pre-made, okay? And let me show you the album itself, okay? Let me just move this aside. I'm sorry for the shadow. So what I start out with is I make the cover for my album, my mini album. And these little, what do you call it? The cardstock is actually the backing of a pack of card. So it's not, you don't have to look far for this. It comes with this. Let me show you. Ta-da! I purposely didn't finish the back for you here, so you can see it is really just a cardstock, you know, the card backing. Excuse me. So what I do is first of all, I use gesso and just prime this paper, and then I just use acrylic paint and color. And as you can see, because you're covering up with paper, you only need to color the sides. Okay. Hi, Becky. Thanks for joining me. So that's basically it. So let me show you what I would do. I did pick a color, but where did it go? Anyway, that is so strange. I had it all set up here, and then of course it would be gone. So basically, I wanted to show you the color I wanted. Anyway, where did it go? Okay, so basically what I'm going to tell you is I'll pick one of these, and then I will just glue it on here, okay? I don't know where mine went. It's like, this is only a very small table, and yet I would be missing something. It always happens, doesn't it? I think those of you who do live videos, you'll know. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So I want to go ahead and do it for you. Okay, so for the cover, I picked this particular sheet, okay? And this I just die cut from, was it Playful Letters or something? This is retired, but I think we have a new letter set now. And these are just stickers that you get from the kit. Let me show you. There we go. Okay. So these are just stickers that you stick on. And it goes by really easy. So what I do is I just use my Stampin' Seal. And I just want to make sure that the edges are sealed. Let me go ahead and do that. This is pretty awkward, I know. So apologies again. And so you just need to paint the edges. And actually, you don't even need to paint it if you wanted a really country, organic look, right? And so I just go ahead and plop it in here. And there it goes, okay? Of course, when I go home, I will go ahead and punch the holes, okay? So there is the cover. And what I'm going to use is just these ring binders. There you go. And that's the structure of my little mini album. Okay? Friend, I'm still live right now. I am live right now. Okay. So what do I do with these things? So let me show you. You know, I really meant to put real pictures in these, and usually when I'm traveling in the States, I would send my pictures to a Walgreens, and they will print it out like in an hour, and I will have my album all done. So here in Manila, I found a place that they will do a printing, but wouldn't you know, as I walked down there in the heat and the humidity, when I got there, their machine is broken, so I couldn't do the pictures. So anyway, so of course I have to make do. And so let's see. So basically, so this is the front of the card. The album. And so you just pick one of these 4x6 cards. So for this particular, the first page is I took a picture of our antigen test, the one pass, which is the Philippines requirement, and my passport. So I have a picture of this. And I'm going to put it on here, okay, to cover up what's here. Now, when you're doing these mini albums, conceptually, I already know most of my pictures are going to be landscape, right? Because this is a landscape type of an album. So it kind of helps you in how you take your pictures as well. So I already know this is going to be a picture of a 4x6 picture. And then the next page is this. And I have a picture that I'm going to print out in a 2x3 format of us boarding the plane, okay? And then I'll put a little blurb here as to we're going on our trip, right? And the best thing I love about having a mini album here with this type of a ring bind is I'm able to insert paraphernalia that I love. I love to collect junk, okay? So here is our the folder from the hotel. So I already know where I'm going to punch the hole. I'm going to have to probably cut it a little bit, but this is going to go straight into the album. Okay, so this is going to go straight in the album, and so this will be the second page. And so I already know I'm going to utilize this pocket, and I'm going to put pictures, and I'm going to put Asian hotel room amenities, because I'm always amazed that in Asian hotels, unlimited bottled waters, there's a welcoming chocolate. I think if you follow my stories, you would have seen that chocolate, and a whole bowl of fruit. Can't beat that. Hi, Jill. Anyway, so that's going to be my second page, right? So I'm going to utilize this as a pocket. I love these interactive type of an album, and they all, collect all my junk from the trip, okay? So the next page, I usually like to take a picture of my room. So this will be a 4x6 photo of my room. So imagine, if you will, this is a picture of the room. For those of you who joined me late, I tried to develop the pictures already. I had planned to do that, but the place that I was going to, the machine broke. So what do you know? You're going to have to use your imagination how my room looks like. And then on the next page, I usually like to do a photo of my window view, which is what you saw in the opening scene of this video, okay? And then the next picture that I selected, actually the next card I wanted to use was this one. So I love using this piece here, having this piece here. And for this is like a 4x4 size. So I already have a photo of my husband and I in front of the hotel. Okay, so I already know what picture I want and where I'm going to put it. So isn't this an easy way to finish up your album? So the next page. So these can be left blank or not. And then here's one way you can use one of these 2x3 cards. Let me grab a 2x3 card so you can see. So you have a whole bunch of these 2x3 cards. And so what I'm going to do with this one, the daily highlights, I intend to say it's my food, what we ate, right? I mean, part of every trip is documenting what you ate. I mean, it's fun doing it on Instagram and showing everybody, but I love to have it as proof, right? So I can reminisce. So what I do is I just have extra scrap of the Calypso coral, and I will punch holes here, right? And that would be the start of my pages. There you go. The collage of our meals. Okay, and I like to print them with little 2-inch, 1-inch squares, so they'll be all over here. Okay. Other things you can do is just to, if you don't have a lot of pictures, I mean, don't be afraid to just embellish these. So I'm going to have one as a breather. You know, you don't want to inundate your album with too many pictures, too. You need to have a breather. And this is what I decided to do. It's sort of like an intermission, right, in a show. So very happy. And this will go right after all the food, right? Because I'm so very happy for eating. Okay. Another way you can use these 2x3 cards, again, is you can use it as a background, as a mat for your pictures. So here I'm going to use this here. And then this is the size of one of the pictures that I will print up. So basically, I've got all the structures, all the template already done. So when the picture is developed, I just need to put it on this album. Okay? And here's another way to use these cards is these are just pictures. So you can just put 2 pictures here. Remember I said that I usually, with this type of a setup, I know my pictures will be landscape. So this will be 2 little pictures that I can take or put onto the card. And then you can either leave this blank or you can cover this up with your 4x6 pictures. Okay? So that's how basically it just keeps on going. And one of the things, as I said, that I love about this type of memory keeping is I love to keep business cards, okay? I keep a lot of these business cards, and then it allows me to put it in here because a lot of times, actually, when I remember a trip and I go, oh, where was that? I actually will go find my little mini album and I will dig it up, and there it is. There's the business card. It's a great way to corral these business cards here. You could glue them all here, or oftentimes I will also do an envelope to put it in there. Okay? So this is basically my album that I am going to do or finish once I go home. And it's a great way to keep crafting even on the road. As I said, it's very simple, very intuitive, and all the hard work's already done because all the color scheme is already thought out, and you just mix and match it, and there's stickers you can use, and it's just a really fun little project to do on the road. All you need to have is I have my scissors, and I have my Stampin' Seal, and I have a sheet of my glue dots, because these are great for little items that are not paper, like the room key. So you can affix this with this. And what do you know? When I went shopping, I found this. So this will be a great home for my album when it's done. Okay, so that in a nutshell is my travel album that I make, that I will finish the minute the pictures are done. Okay, so I hope it has inspired you and had planted a little seed for you to also make one of these when you're on your trip and have some fun and document your memories. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this very impromptu, unusual Make It Monday from Manila. And I hope you've had a great evening. And if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. And if you're interested in creating one of these in a class, if you think there would be an interest in that, let me know too, because I'd be happy to show you in real life how it looks like. And for sure, I will definitely take pictures of my finished products so you can see how it actually all flows together. I know this was kind of like a rough idea using your imagination that these are the pictures. But yeah, hope you get the idea. Oh, hi, Nancy. How are you? Guess who I saw this trip at my beauty treatment as well. Anyway, okay, well, thanks everybody for joining me. And thank you again for those who are watching the replay. I appreciate it. And I will see you back next Monday on Guam. Bye-bye.